I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a regular visitor, and welcome to anyone who is new here. And I would love it if you could subscribe. So today I am going to give you the ultimate astrological overview for Libra, for the sun in Libra, or for the ascendant, also known as the rising sign, for 2023. Libra, here we go. How are you doing? Because, wow, we have got some changes this year. This year, I think, is like, you're going to really see how the last 3 years almost didn't happen, because in a sense, didn't they just whiz by? And yet at the time, gosh, we were in it. So anyway, so let's look at Mars first, because Mars, our planet of action, energy, physicality. Mars is also about assertion, sometimes bordering on aggression. And Mars has been in Gemini retrograde for some time now. Finally, on January the 12th, Mars goes direct. Now, this is in the part of your chart to do with long distance travel. And you may have found that you had a few delays and snags last year, 2022, with all the kind of plans that you had about things you wanted to do, places to go, people to see. Well, Mars going direct will speed things up. And I think also what it's going to do is it's going to give you the opportunity to make the plans that you want to kind of put in place for any plans, big plans you have for travel this year. It's certainly going to be kind of energizing you. And I think also one of the things that you might want to do in this part of your chart, Libra, is do something that's a little bit more active, because Mars is about activity. So it's not so much going and sitting by a beautiful tropical pool or sitting on a lovely tropical beach. I think it'll be something with a little bit more energy required. So what else have we got going on? Because one of my really big outer boys, Uranus, our planet of the unexpected, our planet of just kind of, surprise, innovation, invention, and also freedom. Uranus has been retrograde in Taurus in your 8th house. Now, this is the part of your chart connected with other people's money or shared resources, shared finance, can also be to do with pensions, anything like that. So with it retrograde, you've probably noticed that things have just been a few snags in things. Well, that's going to start shifting, because on the 22nd of January, Uranus will go direct. Now, that's just going to help. It's going to help you kind of sort out the details of anything that you need to kind of set in place, whether it's savings or, as I said, anything that just needs a little bit more an ability to work with the unpredictability of the markets and the sort of stock markets and the currencies that we've seen over the last few years since Uranus has been in Taurus, and especially for you since it's been in this part of your chart. The other interesting news is we have my other big outer boy, Jupiter, which is our planet of luck, opportunity, expansion. Now, Jupiter is in Aries, and Jupiter is in your 7th house. It's been here for a while, and it's going to be here until the 16th of May. But whilst Jupiter is here, it's really giving you lots of good fun times with close one-to-one relationships. It's bringing fun into relationships. And also, if you're single, it's bringing in opportunities to meet someone new. And it's just exciting energy to have in this part of the chart. So the opportunities are there if you're single and you're looking. But remember, we have to actually do something about it. It doesn't just come to us. We have to kind of do something to go out there and look for it. So Jupiter is here till May the 16th, and then it will move into Taurus. Well, of course, Taurus is your 8th house. And Taurus, as I was just saying for you, is about shared resources, joint funds. And it's, I think with Jupiter here, there's really going to be a sense that you can allow your kind of money box, if you like, to fill up a bit. It's going to expand it. What you have to look out for is that if you share joint resources with someone, that they don't overspend. So watch out for that. Keep the reins on a bit with anything that involves joint spending, joint accounts, anything like that. Just be mindful of that with that Jupiter energy. And then let's move on to Saturn, because Saturn, our lovely big outer planet Saturn, with its wonderful rings which represent containment, boundaries, security, stability. Well, Saturn is finally moving into Pisces, and that's on March the 7th. March is a really important month this year. And this is the part of your chart that is to do with your day-to-day routine, but it's also to do with health matters. Now, Pisces is about your intuition, amongst other things. Saturn, on one hand, can give you structure to your routine, which may have been a little bit out of control or not quite how you would like it. And Saturn basically is here to slow you down a bit, to say, look and see how you can just manage things in a better way for you. Also with Saturn here, you've got to watch out for any niggly health matters and don't ignore them, because Saturn in the 6th house can bring that up. If intuitively, that's the Pisces energy, if intuitively you think, don't think I better let this kind of go on for too long, then check it out. Because, you know, once we check things out, as soon as we just feel there might be a problem, it usually means we can sort them out fairly quickly. So just be mindful of that. Now, Saturn is going to be here for a couple of years or so. So you have that energy to get used to. But now let's also look at Pluto. Because Pluto, which is our wonderful dwarf planet, so not such a big boy, but a planet nevertheless, Pluto finally moves, dips his toes into Aquarius, which is your 5th house of fun and creativity, can also be children, on March the 23rd. Now, Pluto has been in your 4th house of home and family, making changes to your home. Pluto is about transformation. So it's been really kind of changing all your living accommodation. You've probably changed it quite a lot. Some of you will have moved house, maybe even several times over the last 20 odd years. Now, Pluto is moving into Aquarius, your 5th house, and is going to be here for at least 20 years. And so it's going to bring you lots of opportunities to actually enjoy creative projects, to sort of expand your creativity, to try new things, to learn new things, to really dig deep in you to do what you really love doing. And it's also going to be very good for kind of romantic relationships, if that's what you're looking for, because it can bring kind of transformational meetings with people that have the potential, the possibility to become something much more longer term. Now, Pluto's only going to dip its toes into Aquarius at this point, and then and that's on March the 23rd. And then it will go retrograde on May the 1st, and it will actually move back into Capricorn, so you can do any final tweaking to your living space on June the 11th. It then goes retrograde on October the 11th, and finally enters Aquarius, your 5th house, on January the 21st, 2024. So as you can see, Libra, it is a different year. It's going to bring different energies. And I think it's just going to be a much more relaxed year for you. I think it's going to be an interesting year as well. And remember, as I've said to the other signs, the planets kind of incline us. They don't dictate our lives. They show us new timelines opening up. They show us new doors opening. But ultimately, it's always up to us if we choose to walk through them, or if we choose to venture down a new kind of path to a new adventure. So bear that in mind. And in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me for your 2023 Ultimate Astrological Overview, Libra. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.